Hey guys, it's Mijaelle. Welcome to Heartbeats. Today we're talking to Mariechan, who forms part of that awesome pop star group Jamali. But in her own right, she's a fantastic solo artist and she's got tons of awesome advice to share with you guys. I really know this is a good one and you're going to enjoy it.
Note to self, listen closely, abandon fear, don't need a handout trophy. No. Spending days in Nussel Town, staring at me.
So, hi Mariechan.
Hi Mijaelle.
Cool man. So what is your fondest childhood memory musically?
I've got two that really stand out, and one of them was actually, with my whole family. Every weekend we would have, braais. It's tradition, and we would have this thing, the karaoke thing. It was quite big with my family, and they would make, the kids especially, they would make us all sing, and if you win, you obviously, get a prize like candy or something like that, something crazy,
Yeah.
The standards weren't that high back then, so it's like, okay, cool, we'll settle for candy. So that was one of my fondest memories, just singing with my family and along to karaoke,
special,
tracks.
yeah.
It was quite special. And the second one would probably be at school. I just got into high school, I think it was 1996. I was quite an introverted child, so I didn't have a lot of friends in school. I wasn't quite popular. I was quite the contrary, like a bit of a geek, but so I would spend a lot of my time by myself in intervals and all of that. And then obviously, some of the kids knew that I could sing, and they would come to me in interval and like pay me money. They were like, "Oh, give me money if you just sing one of our favorite tracks."
Oh, that's cool.
So they got me like the jukebox. So that was also a very fun memory. They'll give me money and throw it in a circle, and I would just, randomly start singing some songs for them.
Awesome.
That was quite cool.
Yeah. And then I read that you used to write songs at a young age.
Yeah, I started quite early. I think early was 8, that I can remember.
Yeah.
And it was around a boy, a crush. That I had, the principal's son.
Just had to express their love.
I know. And, I found it, I think, last year when I was, when I moved, I actually found like my little scrapbook. I call it my scrapbook because I literally just jotted things down in there, from pictures to poems to everything. And so I found this song in there, titled You. I'm like, you? And then it hit me, oh my gosh, this is from like years ago. And I had this big crush on this guy called Michael. And yeah, it was interesting, and the lyrics, you could see, I was still learning, still growing and maturing, so yeah, it was funny. It was a funny moment.
And then what advice would you give children who are really passionate about music?
Well, a few years ago, there wasn't a lot, going on social media wise, and also for us to access, a lot of these music mediums. And I think today there's a lot more. As a solo artist now, I'm very independent, and I basically had to start all over again. With being with the group with Jamali was one aspect. I was with him for 10 years. So, and we came from a reality competition, and we were basically given to a label, and we were given to a management company. So things were easier. Yeah. Because
everything was handled.
Everything was handled. It was sorted. And then obviously when we all decided, we wanted to pursue our solo careers, is when I would almost say it got real. And you being completely independent, yes, you have, the connections and, the network that you've built over the years, but that was, in fact, Jamali's network, and I had to build my own now on my own.
Yeah.
And, accessing music and, having access to studios and producers, became a bit more intricate. So I would say, one of the first things that you have to do is obviously get the writing, done. If you have a song or something in your head, that's the first step. I've got my phone. What I do is I just download an app. It's so easy now because there's so many apps. And I download an app, with one app that's called Vocalive, and I just record because I can't play instruments to save my life. So I just press record on this thing, and whatever I have in my head, I kind of just put down, all the vocals. Even if I don't have lyrics, I just hum.
Yes.
And I go to a producer, and I'm like, I've got this idea, would you like to, work with me and collaborate with me on this? And that's pretty much how it is. You have to take a chance. And a lot of the times the doors will shut in your face, but there's going to be that one door that opens and that one person that wants to work with you. And so that's how it happened for me. I was just very persistent. I didn't give up. And it got to the point where everybody now wanted to work with me. Most of the producers wanted to work with me. They came to me. We like your voice, we like your songwriting style, whatever. And that's how I built my relationships, from that, just using the internet. And there's endless lists and stuff on the internet of producers that you can actually send your music to as well. So it's a needle in a haystack, but it's worth a try.
I like asking people those questions because a little bit of light in the fog helps.
Yes,
any little drops of advice for people.
Anything it helps. Just educate yourself first and foremost about what it is you want to do. And then you just Google. That's our best friend, is Google. I literally go to Google. For anything, there's labels online now. You don't have to, physically go to a label and, can you just listen to my CD? Can you? There's so many platforms, there's so many people that want to pay even for artists to record music, but you have to give them a reason to pay for you.
Yes,
so all it is of you recording yourself, there's YouTube, there's all these channels. So it's so easy right now. It's not as tough as it was like 2001. So you know what I'm
exactly.
saying?
So it keeps getting easier and easier.
It's easier.
Now you've got this motto, going beyond your culture. What has been one of the most out of the box experiences that you've had because of this personal motto that you've got?
I learned a lot about myself. Like integrating, especially in my music. It was a very important part for me because before, when I was back home, for the first 10 years of my life, I was dreaming. I was just, a young girl in Stellenbosch dreaming, of becoming this mega superstar singer. And when I finally got the opportunity to, be in the music industry, I was obviously, in a group. And, I learned about the group dynamics, about womanhood, and it was within the group, within Jamali, one of the girls, Jackie, she's Sotho. So it was quite interesting for me to see, the culture. I would go home with them, and I started befriending, more an eclectic group of people. And it was just fascinating to me, how these people operate, and their cultures intrigued me. And even the music, so it opened up a new world to me that I felt like I had not been exposed to. I was reading, I think it was Time magazine or something, and there was a quote in there, and I can't even remember who, the author was, but it was a little quote from a book that said that, you need to become friends with people that don't speak the same language or the same first language as you. And also people that are not from the same social, standing as you. And that's how you see the world, that's how you grow. So that's why it's so important for me. I've been doing it in my music, and it's not even something that I put my mind to, it just naturally comes.
Yes, because it's ingrained in you, you kind of...
Naturally, like I would just, it's almost like the universe opens up this little portal and I attract, different types of people to me, and, it's amazing. It's really amazing. All the people that I've worked with, Reason, Rick, I've worked with recently now a guy from Ghana, Biggy Billz, on my latest single, and another one from Nigeria, and it's just big. I want to collaborate with so many African artists, over the whole African continent, and even abroad. There's there's a lot to learn
everywhere.
It's so rich, and it helps the music, and it spices it up, and it enhances it, and it also helps me, develop it better and know what my sound is going to be, the distinct sound that I want. So
And because you've had a lot of experience with groups, what dynamic do you feel works the best? Where everybody pitches in with ideas, everybody's got a vision for the group, or where it's more led by one person who's got one exact vision about where we're going?
Well, with my experience, obviously Jamali, the more democratic approach worked for us. Because everybody had ideas, and at the end of the day, we each had a strength, and we all supported that strength, and that's really where it is. That's an understanding between, you know, the people that you are involved with or in a group with. And the minute you support each other's strengths, it's much easier to work together. Yes, we had ups and downs, and there was a couple of like cat fights and whatever, but it was never about, you know, like really negative things. It was more about what's best for the group, you know. So I feel like when there's idea sharing, you know, like
creativity flows,
you know, it can't just come from one little stance point. Nobody makes it to the top on their own. If you look at all these international stars, you know, everybody had like a little voice there, or, you know, the stylist here, the creative person there, you know, the media person there telling them. So it helps to have that influence, and so I believe in that. I believe in teamwork. Yeah.
You've been asked to mimic voices like Beyoncé, Sia, Mariah Carey. How do you step away from being Mariechan to embody that artist?
It's actually so easy. I mean, it's for this company that I do it, Electromode, and I've been doing it for 11 years. It really started out with me being Mariechan, doing my Mariechan thing in studio. You know, and they heard my voice, and they just, you know, told me, "Do you mind trying this out in mimicking?" And I was like, okay, well, mimicking, that's a bit, you know, weird, but okay, I've never done it. And I gave it a shot. I think it was a Rihanna track that they gave me. And I think it was Umbrella. Can't remember, but I think it was that. And that's how it started. I just started singing and tried to like listen to what she's doing, her technique, everything. I just had to listen to the track like once or twice, and then, you know, I would get it. It's all about the pronunciation, the tone, you know, everything, you know, and then it's quite easy to, you know, to get that out. So it helped a lot, especially with, you know, my own, you know, technique and skills. It definitely helped with that, you know, developed other skills that, you know, I didn't even know I, you know, had. So now I could incorporate some of those things, but, you know, not taking the person's voice because that person exists. But I used it in my own Mariechan, you know, style.
It's like a case study.
It's exactly, that's what it is. So it was more blessing than anything else, because it helped with breathing, a lot of things. You know, when one day I'm old, I can actually go and do vocal coaching. I'm that good.
Yes. That's awesome.
So I mean, it's cool. It's pretty dope, you know, to be able to do that and still, you know, keep your own sound and your own feel, and still, you know, authenticity. Especially been doing it for 11 years, being able to mimic so many people and still having your own authentic voice. It was never really a challenge for me. It was quite easy.
Okay, great. Well, the next question is, how do you hold on to your uniqueness? Staying true to yourself regardless of critique, basically.
Okay, well, for me it's very simple. It's gratitude. I embrace the good with the bad. You know, sometimes a winner is a loser who kept trying again and again and again. You know? So
everybody's had failures. I mean, no one's
so
perfect.
many. So it's just you being grateful, you know, for the blessings, being able to be in the industry, you're alive, and everything else comes so easy. I can handle the critique. It really doesn't bother me. It doesn't. I mean, I've been in the industry for so long, 13 years, so now I know what's coming, you know, so I've kind of, and I think I was in the group for that, you know, for 10 years, because I needed to develop as an artist and to, you know, also, you know, see what I'm made of as, you know, as a human being, you know, like, do I have a backbone, you know, can I handle a lot of these things that's going to be thrown at me once I go solo. And I didn't think, like 10 years ago, I probably wasn't prepared. I was probably gonna, like, you know, crash under all the pressure. But now it actually fuels me, you know, all of that. It fuels me because I know that there's something special about me. And instead of complaining about a lot that's going on, rather give people a reason to look for you, you know. If you see that they're overlooking you, don't complain. Just give them a reason to look for you. And that's exactly what I'm doing. I just keep creating and keep doing my music. Awesome. And I know that, you know, it will stick, and there's people that love it, and that's really
doing it because you're honoring yourself.
I mean, it's not that deep for me. It's like, it's not this. Gosh, it's so deep. It's hard. I mean, if you don't know yourself and you're not confident in who you are, and you know, what you actually want to do. If you're not sure, you definitely, you know, you crumble. You crumble. And I'm just in that space now where I'm so confident, you know, with myself, you know, in my music. I know exactly what I want. I know who I am, and it makes it easier. To deal with the rest.
Hey guys, that's part 1. Hope you enjoyed. Stay tuned for part 2, where Mariechan will be talking about how she deals with the competitiveness of the industry, how it feels to be breaking out as a solo artist now with that creative freedom, her mentorship program where she helps young ladies in the industry, and also how she balances family life. So like, subscribe, comment, and I shall see you the next time.
Sexy, got the girl,